Okay, so I'm showing you how I made the video. I sped up this part up to 10 times speed because it was really long, and the video was over an hour, and I did not want that to happen. So now it's only like 9 minutes. This is me putting in all the text and making sure the timing's right with the music. And I'm not going to show you the music because that sounds absolutely horrible sped up to 10 times speed. So that's just me making the music work and stuff. And I was having a mental breakdown because of how long this took, because I had to make sure every single cry was perfectly, what's the word? I forgot. Perfectly timed. Yeah. All the words, actually, I had to make were perfectly timed. It was so annoying. And if you can read that, I'm regretting all my life decisions right now, choosing to make it into multiple different sections. But it ends up looking really good, so. I was very grateful once I realized that this is only 6 long and not 8, so I was very grateful. And that last cry was a little longer, so I had to make it like that. Now I'm making the rest of the words, so. I have the song stuck in my head after 15 minutes of editing. Or actually, an hour of editing, so. Probably longer because I didn't screen record everything. So now that I've made sure everything is good, I'm moving around the text to make it in the position I want it to be in. And I'm doing the same thing with those. And then I'm just checking through it to make sure everything's good. Now I'm adding effects to the actual video. I'm just taking some time to figure out which effects I want. I really like this effect, so I think I went with that one. So, yeah. Limelight moment, and I made it up to the crying part. Then for the crying part, I wanted to do this one. Let me find it though. I forgot how long this took me. Yeah, I wanted to do this one. And then I wanted to do Limelight again. It took me a long time to find it, so yeah. I found it, and it glitched out really weirdly. And then I noticed it was only on the main video and not on all videos, but that took me a little while. Yeah. I noticed it was on main video and not all videos, so I changed it to all videos, and it worked out. And then I did Crush again, and I actually found it. It just took a little while. Yeah. So I made sure it was the right distance. And then I wanted to do a black and white thing, so that took forever to find. And I actually had to exit out of this and find the one that I was looking for. I didn't actually end up going with that one. And this is when I realized that Crush was a CapCut Pro feature, so I couldn't use that. So I replaced it to, I can't read that, Sparkler Rain. Yeah, that's what it says. And then I exported it so I could look for the black and white one that I did in that video. I couldn't find it for some reason, so I just chose one of those ones, and I made it. And I edited it so it was the right length. Then I had to find the right, I don't know what to call it, style for the font, I guess. Yeah, font, I guess. Yeah, I had to find the right font that I wanted, and I had to make sure that it was sized correctly, because the font gets bigger or smaller depending on the one you choose. That's really annoying. The crying part is actually the part that took me the longest, because I had to resize every single one, and I was crashing out so hard during that. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I have a sore throat right now. And I'm just watching it through again to see if I got all the timing right. And now I'm doing this one. I had a little bit of time figuring out which one to use for this. I wanted to do that, but that was a Canva Pro feature. But then I found this one that looks pretty much like it, so I decided to go with that. So once I finished that, I decided I wanted a different font for this. So I decided on, hold up, this one, because it looked really good. And then I accidentally pressed on a different one, so I had to find it again. Centered it perfectly. Watched it over to make sure I liked the way everything was. And then I exported it out of CapCut. It automatically saves your photos, so I send it to YouTube. I don't know how that works, but it does. And then I make the title. I don't know what happened there. Something went wrong, so I sent it to YouTube again. Put the title in. Added tags. Made it public. Made it not for kids so that I could have comments on. And then uploaded it. And I just watched the other edit I made while I was waiting. And then I watched this one. I'm going to play the video for you now.